Hi Taurus, welcome to Light Sage Intuitive, or welcome back if you're one of my returning viewers or subscribers. Thank you guys so much for supporting my channel. I really do appreciate you more than you know. I'm going to be doing a general reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It is general. I'm not looking for anything in particular, but I will talk about whatever it is that I see. I'm going to start with a few oracle cards, and then I will move on to tarot, and I'll end it with just a couple of message cards. So let's take a look, Taurus. What is going on? What's up in your world? What messages does Taurus need to hear? Confirmation, clarity, comfort, guidance. What do we have for Taurus today, please, Spirit? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please. No, that didn't go right. Okay. One more time. Third time's a charm. Okay. Taurus. What's going on, guys? One more. Okay. We have soulmates. Card number 41 or 5. Flexible, card number 19 or 1. And clean it up, 21 or 3. I feel like there's a situation in your life with someone who is a soulmate, deep soulmate. Could be friend, family, loved one, lover, someone that you have a deep soul tie with, and there's a need for you to be flexible in this situation, or for them to be flexible. I feel like, especially with clean it up, there's been I feel like a few things. I feel like there has been some difficulty, some things that have happened in this situation where it has called definitely for flexibility, but there's been some damage done, and it's time to clean it up, to take care of this. I also feel like this could be speaking to karmic contracts. It's time to, I feel like with this flexible, it's talking about looking for different ways, different situations to heal this, to fulfill this contract with this person, or between the two of you, to look at it from a less rigid standpoint and to stand back and see it from a higher perspective. There might be a way for you to heal this situation that you hadn't seen before. I do feel like it's very significant for you that you address this. I mean, these cards came out like this for a reason. I think it's going to be very healing for the both of you to get through this situation and to find a way to clean it up. Let's take a look at the tarot and see what the cards have to say. What do we have for Taurus, please? What confirmation, clarity, guidance can you give us for Taurus, please, Spirit? I mean, it makes sense. I'm just making connections, but it's interesting to me that you have flexible as the center point of focus here, and Taurus is a fixed sign. You guys can be rigid at times, not that you can't be flexible, and obviously you have other placements and aspects in your chart and your personality and your life that don't dictate that, but it is typically a Taurian trait to be fixed, not easily moved. So it might be a stretch for you to be flexible in this situation, but I'm getting the feeling as well as I say that you being able to be flexible in this situation is part of your lesson, part of the karma to work through. Just getting that, if that applies to you. All right, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we have for Taurus, please? Taurus. What does Taurus need to know here? Justice, balance. It's the card of Libra. It doesn't have to be, but it's about, I mean, something has either been out of balance or there has been an injustice and it needs to be restored. I feel like that. I don't know what the situation is, but I do feel like it goes along with this. There's something where there's justice that needs to happen, or there needs to be a balance that's restored in this situation. Page of Wands. Let's see what else comes out with this before I really speak about it. The Knight of Wands, wow. And the Two of Wands, a lot of fire here. I feel like with this Page of Wands and this Knight of Wands, and this is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but it's very fiery energy. The Knight and the Page can represent people for sure. Could be a parent and a child, or two siblings that are maybe separate, like kind of have an age gap between them. Could represent you developing and growing, because the Page starts out, they're young. This is a young beginner energy, a student, someone who's learning about something, someone who's very, very passionate. The Page is a more developed aspect, or the next stage in the development of the Page of Wands to the Knight of Wands. I feel like it's a natural progression is what I want to say. It's like the Page is starting off on a journey. The Knight is collecting information, gathering more, what do I want to say? There's more of an innocence to the Page, particularly in the Wands. The Knight of Wands is often considered a Don Juan or a player, kind of an in and out energy, a little bit fickle. And it's not that I think either of these are actually fickle. It's the Wands in particular, fire. It's creativity, passion, desire, motivation. It's like this person or these people are very curious about the world, want to go out and explore their environment. There's no stone they want to leave unturned. Anything that excites them, they want to follow and pursue and learn about. I feel like this is the natural progression of either maybe you or a person in your life, or it is two separate people who actually have very similar energies. I'm just getting this feeling potentially that this Knight is, and I feel like the Knights are the mutable energies, so that would be Sagittarius, but it doesn't have to be. I feel like I'm just getting this feeling, if these are two people who are potentially clashing, I feel like it's perhaps that this Knight has an I'm older, I know more than you kind of an attitude or perspective. I don't think it's malicious. I think they probably do have more experience and knowledge to base this on, but it is a conflict, I feel like, between these two. With this Two of Wands here, this is about having all the options in the world. I mean, these two people are ready to explore, and there are so many options in front of them. That's what this Two of Wands talks about. Several things. It talks about freeing yourself from something. It could be freeing yourself from the limitations and the lack of experience that you are growing into, and now you can pick a path. But it's about freeing yourself from something. It's also about partnerships, and it is also about planning. At this point with the Two of Wands, it's like the world of opportunity is open before you, and you can go in any direction, and you just have to pick one. It's like gathering the information in order to put together a plan and make a choice, because twos also represent making choices. There could be conflict. There could be some planning for something, maybe a trip, a move, and there could be some conflict in this situation, differing opinions on which way to go or what the next move is. But a lot of fire and passion. It's that very fiery, very fiery energy. What else do we have for Taurus? What else do we have for Taurus, please? The King of Swords is in a crossing energy. I feel like King of Swords is it's a great communicator. It is the card of Aquarius. Doesn't have to be, it's air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Could be any sign. This is just an aspect of a personality, or the energy of this card. Someone who's a great communicator, very intellectual, very knowledgeable, can be a bit aloof. They tend to experience their emotions through their intellect. Upright, they're warm and kind, witty and fun. In the reverse, they can be passive aggressive. They can spew hurtful things, kind of speak without thinking, which is actually a Sagittarian trait. They tend to have open mouth, insert foot syndrome, and it's just because they are honest to a fault. And if it's true and they think it, they say it. They don't always think about the implications of what they're saying and how that's going to affect in the delivery. But to that point, I feel like with this King of Swords sideways, there's like a coming to balance. I feel like there could have been, this King of Swords could have been in reverse, not in a good place, kind of confused in their head, hurt, wounded, angry. And it's moving. It's moving. It's kind of in a trying to find the balance between balance, trying to find the balanced aspects of the self, the mind, the logic, balance out the logic and the reason. Let's see what else comes out. The Four of Wands. This is beautiful. You could be married to this person, or it could just be someone that you have a strong bond with, a lot of foundation. Fours are about stability, security, foundations. It's often called the twin flame or the 1111 card, if soulmate twin flame, if that's something that you resonate with. If not, and it's in regards to a relationship, it's someone that you have, there's a lot of good feeling, there's a lot of stability and security, and it's a very deep connection or relationship that makes you feel very warm and secure and hopeful. It's a great connection. I do feel like if it's not a relationship, if it's not a person that you're married to or that you're in a connection with in that way, this is talking about celebration, good times, recognizing those milestone events in life that are worth celebrating. A marriage, graduation, a 50th wedding anniversary, just things that are worthy of celebration. There could be good times coming. That could be what the planning is about. It could be what this King of Swords is headed towards, is a celebration coming out of this period of confusion and heading towards more joy. Three of Pentacles is about working together in collaboration, putting in the effort to craft something of quality. There is a need to work together to equally contribute to the product. This is about building something of quality that has the potential to last, something that will be recognized. There is recognition associated with this card. It's not huge. It's not, the highest accolades, but it's the work and the quality of work that's being done that is being recognized and acknowledged. I am getting this feeling that perhaps this king didn't feel like they were being recognized for the work that they were putting in. Maybe they felt like they were carrying more of the load. One more card. And the Chariot. Okay. Yeah, the Chariot is about balance. It's about the self, the balance of the light and the dark, taking all of the aspects and integrating them in order to, this Chariot represents the self, the will, and moving forward using the will to steer the chariot. Those horses have no reins. It's the thought, the mind, the will that steers the chariot forward. It is also a card about travel. It is about control. It is about, can be literally about getting in a car and taking a trip, but it's about crossing the finish line first, about success. I feel like it is coming to a place of balance. It is at least being recognized that there is an injustice and that there's a need for balance. I feel like it's either in a working relationship or a family relationship where, and I think it's you, Taurus, I feel like you have been carrying the brunt of the burden. And that it has been imbalanced. It is something that is very precious to you, that has brought you a lot of joy, but you are, I feel, becoming burdened and out of balance because of this. I I'm getting the feeling that it's either something you're moving out of or you're moving towards. So if you're moving towards this, be aware of this, and I would communicate about this, make it known. Don't carry that inside without sharing it. But I'm getting the feeling really that it's something that you're moving away from. Like you are recognizing this, and recognizing it is the first step to beginning to correct this or change this situation. Three of Wands. Aw, I love it. The Six of Wands. And get a couple more. So Three of Wands. In the two, you're making the plan. You're trying to figure out the direction, the path, what you want to do. In the three, you've already made that plan. You've already set it into motion, and you are waiting. It's the only card in the entire suit of Wands, which is about action and motivation, that is about waiting. But your action in this card is you're waiting for your ships to come in. You're waiting for the work that you've done to come back and appear for you. But the thing is, it's not like a waiting, hoping. It's you see those ships right there. You know that it is about to come in for you, but you're just waiting. It's like you can see it, but you can't, you're just waiting. It's right there. It's hard. It's a hard place to be. It's right there. It's so exciting. It's like that kid on Christmas morning. It's like all the presents are right there. You can't open them yet. My husband's family used to wait until after breakfast to open presents. So it's like you're waiting. You see it. You know it's coming. There is victory with the Six of Wands. Victory, success, and recognition. It is coming in for you. Queen of Pentacles. There you are, Taurus. I feel like there's recognition coming in for you. Whatever the ship is that you're waiting for is going to bring abundance and stability. There's something about this that is going to be very grounding for you and make you feel definitely a sense of accomplishment, a recognition of your own value and what you are capable of creating. I feel like it's going to make you feel very, very good. Very good about yourself, comfortable and confident with where you are in your life. Very nurturing. One more card for Taurus, please. The Tower. All right. I feel like with the Hanged Man in reverse on the bottom, so you are not letting go of something. Yeah, it is reversed. There's something that you're not, the overall energy, something that you're not letting go of. You have put a lot of time and thought into this, trying to work it through. You may have gotten some clarity, and you could be coming out of this Hanged Man energy, or you could be really holding on tightly to something that you do not want to let go of. Maybe you are being inflexible in this situation, and you need to take a look at, or your recommended guidance is to take a look at ways that you could be more flexible in order to come to a balance and a restoration of justice in this situation. The Tower here is this final card. I feel like this is actually a beautiful thing. I feel like this Tower happening for you is the recognition, the success, and the victory. I feel like, this Tower is about huge changes internally or externally in our life. I mean, you could be coming into a windfall. You could really be upping your status in life, your comfortability, and that could be a Tower for you, a big shift or change, or just getting through this and healing this situation could be this Tower for you that allows you to start to look at things differently with a new perspective. Whatever the case may be, there's something that you have held on to, either could be tangible or intangible. It could be a job, it could be a relationship, it could be a way of thinking about, or the way that you have been doing something, that through this situation, through the success and this abundance, allows you to begin to deconstruct something that has not been serving you. I see this Tower here as a really beautiful energy with this reading. I feel like this is talking about whatever this conflict has been, that where this justice needs to be restored. I feel like this Tower is talking about the fact that those past issues, the things that haven't been working, it's going to be restructured. Things are going to turn around and be rebuilt on a more solid foundation. All right, let's get some message cards for you. I love these cards. Just some messages from the universe to leave you with. All right, Taurus, what do we have for you? I like to get 3. I will take more, but I like to get at least 3. Okay. Memento mori. There might not be a someday. That really talks to me about a few things. It talks to me about living in the now, living for the moment, instead of waiting for your ships to come in, to make the most of your life right now as it is. I also feel like this is a reminder that the people that we love are not always going to be there, and that when we have an opportunity to heal a situation, we should take that opportunity, because we might not have it again, and if we don't heal that, we will carry it with us through this life and into the next. So there might not be a someday. Seize the moment, seize the day. The activated ally, you're awakening. And I feel like you're having assistance with this as well. That's really talking to me about having divine inspiration, guidance along the way. Maybe just a conversation with someone in your life who has perspective that can help you to see something in a different way, that can allow you to be more flexible in a situation. But I do feel like you are highly activated, enlightened, in touch. I love it. I am galactic starseed blooming. Yes, you are, Taurus. Yes, you are. You are galactic starseed, and you are blooming. You are about to erupt forth as a very abundant, beautiful, beautiful queen of the harvest. Anyway, wow, I love this for you, Taurus. I feel like you're already on this path. You know this, but just some reminders, some confirmation for you. Just try to see things from a different way and do the work that you know you have to do, which is silly that I say that, because Taurus, you guys don't shirk from responsibility and work. But you've got this, and there is a good outcome for you if you can address this. You will receive the recognition that you need and that you deserve. Anyway, I hope that this resonated for you, and if so, I hope it helped. If you would like to help me out by either like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, thumbs up, bell icon. Any of those things are free for you guys, and they help my channel grow, and I depend on you guys for that, so I would really appreciate it if you feel like it. But otherwise, thank you so much for being here. I truly love spending this time with you guys, and I hope I see you again. Until next time, love and light.